the King Power Stadium with Claudio Ranieri and Leicester EPL, top 3 top goal scorers, now Jamie Vardy was our list name. And it was not only Jamie Vardy. Over 5 first 6 Riyad Mahrez was in that list. With assist as well. Yenche Arsenal team no. So far in the English Premier League after 24 matches, so much 49 goals, and Oma conceded 22. Reason why Oma conceded 22 compared to last season, Oma conceded fewer goals is because season when the season back EPL no team beat say Liverpool as City standard Omo de Belgium. When a player is injured, you see another better player to fill in the gap. But this is Arsenal the Gunners. So no right back Ben White prepare Thomas Partey no kobo 2. This is Arsenal ahead of a crucial game. Now William Saliba Timber and a bebo center back. Yamfa team win the league. Tima player back who pra na coach Amayati say they have a gap which they can fill. And the league
Brighton 2 Chelsea 0.
You see, league now. Oh, that's a Chelsea there. Chelsea team there that one. Senior, young come be but me point in and say, and your team a big team. We have to be afraid. And Mikel Arteta knows it very well. Say to get the opportunity to buy players. Now say Zubimendi Muna ewo targets no so. Mikel Merino, I'm not against that. But if they are your priorities, then the club have to sensitize the players and also the fan base. Say we are not yet there to clinch the ultimate trophy. Ubeka said they are doing bad. A season as City is struggling, we expect Arsenal to be there. Who expects them? I am not expecting them to be on top of the EPL because Liverpool have winners in their team, proven players who are playing and they are doing well. And the coach or buy and no transitional phase na smooth amano. But this is Arsenal. As you speak, their main target. Mikel Arteta confirm say our striker is injured. Who is their striker? Kai Havertz. How many goals in a season? Such a player can't win you the EPL. So this is too clear. And Niasaya Areho about Arsenal say they are out of the cup too. Newcastle and Fanchomo. Regional Newcastle they show Munginani say in all departments on the field, and yet Arsenal young kuni Newcastle.
You mean this season?
This season, departmental play, and yet Arsenal young kuni Newcastle, and that is why player to player you might mention Arsenal for the but playing as a unit, playing as a team, Newcastle were able to beat them on aggregate 4-0. They never scored even the offside goal. Arsenal never. So if you be playing against such teams in the EPL, now as you speak, after 24 games, Liverpool at the top, almost a 58, was a 49. You ask yourself, Arsenal goal scoring machines no way. Put the goal scoring machines outside. One of the best goalkeepers in the EPL last season, even though they were not able to win it, this season I considered 22 goals.
Correct.
Should tell you something. You're rebuilding BB, you're thinking that we are on top of something. City won it with a slim margin.
Arteta has Leandro Trossard, Raheem Sterling, Ethan Nwaneri.
These are the only fit players.
Options, no.
And my question is, there's no better team in Europe at this age or the Raheem Sterling, Ethan Nwaneri, Leandro Trossard, EBG EPL. When you're that era division, Anasa Kunda Bio, this is the English Premier League. You need top best players to be firing from all cylinders. You need your front three to be doing the work. Season at Liverpool LG League, no, we saw the front trio of Salah, Mane, Firmino banging in goals. Season at City Belgian League, Biano, you see the team putting in the work. But this is a national side. Omuluswa, they have a coach who can blame the ball they play. And they are born on in their first defeat in the FA Cup against Newcastle, interview ko grantee second leg about saying yes 2-0. And I will say coach you look at the squad depth of this Arsenal side. This is not a team or beat magic trophy. They can't. They don't have the balls. No. City being defending champions. Akanji Apra. Omo being defending champions Umpono. They are not in with the right back. Matheus Nunes na Nansiobo right back Emomo. And how depleted their right back are. We saw how Bradley Bacola played with him. Clearly they are lacking someone there. We even saw it again in the Champions League against Real Madrid. And we are City. Those who set the standard. But you people being second to City, what the party number 2 in terms of need? Partey, Thomas Partey. One of the players are in the EPL. The pass accuracy top notch. One of the players are open defense splitting passes from the midfield area. Thomas Partey in the EPL. He is one of the players who are sluggish, very slow. Thomas Partey or Salist. Such player to be your right back. Bournemouth Rabeding. And this is in Bournemouth Ashasna. This is in Bournemouth fighting Ashasna against Aston Villa or taking a 2-goal lead. Aston Villa better take no. So even against this club in the past season, I thought to second no. Now we be this same squad squad number be depleted to the point say squad no the mental strength and also the tactical ability to even beat these same clubs again. And these clubs are strengthening their squad. Look at Aston Villa. They have one of the best squad in the EPL as we speak. Not about achievement. They have Champions League winners in their squad. Marcus Rashford is now with Aston Villa.
Yeah, Rashford was saying.
That's my point. This is a player. He's coming from Manchester United. A player before leaving, psychologically, you could clearly see say a whole no conducive for the player. So these are guys. Whenever they move to clubs like Aston Villa, Newcastle, and yes, they have a point to prove. Into also Biasi Rashford in yet, but we saw Sancho. About United or Sanko Dortmund, he went there to play flamboyantly to get them into the UCL final once again. So if it didn't work out at Manchester United at the age of 29, there's still more to play as Aston Villa. So look at the squad of Villa. Onana Mombebo midfield. If Onana is injured, Ubenya Konsa, John McGinn, Yanko Arsenal squad no more. Yenyi Odegaard. This season, on 7 games consecutively, Odegaard was injured. Arsenal managed to score only 7 goals in 7 games. You get Jorginho. No, these are players. You can't match them with any better midfield in the EPO. If Odegaard is injured, the team is injured.
Okay.
If Bukayo Saka is injured, the team struggles to create. So this is a team, and I'll say it. Okoshe City, now I know when they defeated City. That buzz around us now. We are back. You are back where? Right after that City win, no. And a Newcastle heading. Newcastle this season has been one of the side what conceding most goals. Only Heidenham, Hellas Verona, and the what group more. Since November 2024, Upe teams are in Europe top 5 leagues. From conceding goals, the EPL champions, Manchester City, was our list. Heidenham, Hellas Verona. It is a Arsenal question of 5. Any news? Say a depleted City side. I'm giving us now the credit. They were able to play to a pattern. Menka said they didn't do well, but beating City doesn't guarantee you the EPL. Beating City doesn't guarantee you the EPL, and that's the reason why. Right after that victory, we were expecting that they'll bring the momentum up. But I'm repeating this: no matter how bad your squad is, Okoshe will be not a team no enya. Okoshe will be out no way denche or besel. And now, right after a very good victory against City, against Pep Guardiola, woman to carry some momentum number Newcastle game because in all aspects on the ball, Newcastle was Isaac. In that game, we saw Isaac. We saw Newcastle playing with a pattern.
Doesn't the position of the teams come to play here? Because Arsenal are second, and then Liverpool the 7 points. The 7 points, and it means you are doing well. I mean, you are second on the table.
Oh, but that's the standard for Arteta. So far, Arteta in the past 3 seasons, and then the standard be second. Now, say 7 po gab no more. ODCT near Kujano. So this is their standard. Standard that we're creating. And in the past 3 years, Obin Chirame, then Mikel Arteta ne Arsenal team way aya so extraordinary than the standard being second in the EPL. There.
Nipana onene kuno.
Exactly. So nipa na one nekono. Ye be a winter transfer window no. Okofa Kusuno of the best centre back in the French Ligue 1 from RC Lens. Okofa the best U21 centre back in the Brasileiro A. Victor Rice. Okofa player from December ABC na menu ka say. Goals and assists combined or 34 Oma Mamu Sebaye. Wonumpo City no still or struggle. They are creating standard in the EPO no. With these players in promo still or struggle. How much more How much more you don't have the squad compared to a struggling City squad. one koto player. You be a transfer window no. They are legends. We will bring in a player. Isaac. Omano found sa Oman Kofa. So you see, blaming the coach. No about Betias say. This coach is one coach. Wabe implement a system. Mama who say afa. Wabe implement a system afa no. Azimo free baby na dimo baby edimo bedruno. Enya honum na Arsenal nka mo set.
We can attest saying say long-term injuries no as a result of workload that players don't face. Now, I can say accident waiting to happen because workload not also no and a players. I think it's been a
true.
You see, let me say the Ajay Guan sir because the injuries, you know.
Yes.
Coach now, my man, Mr. Bernard Osebo, to BOB Semenfa Sportszlatan. Now, watch them say how is Arsenal second and Newcastle 6. But Arsenal leading them by 9 points, and a loss to Newcastle make them better than Arsenal. What's in the question?
My question I say. So
league na yes. My son Trimo a number of points.
Yes.
Now Oshe make up match we are better than me.
So this is where this comes in. Yankoshe that game against Aston Villa. Now Omulusu by 2-0. Niyankoshe ebra goals no ye deben ebaye. Asema na America no see nyine asia. I'm talking about the squad in total na Mikel Arteta kutano enye squad a level a yedi beji EPL no omadru enunti during the season na Aston Villa and that first and Arsenal that's second Arsenal na that second no ni City almost to clinch the EPL now Aston Villa so we can conclude meaning he was better than Aston Villa in that season Neboa. But in that crucial game, the game to prove that you can be the champion, the game to go for the kill, no, we saw a certain Arsenal squad that was starting the first team and the best for the coach Mikel Arteta. They played so well in the first half. They played so well after 70th minute until say coach Anididi Unai Emery. Emma football world beti as say. Our player bit is Leon Bailey to bench. Until you're starting yempo Emma Aston Villa no. And you no na starter. Say mpo na starter. Let's look at the quality. Any teamer. So I agree. These are clubs Yebeka say Arsenal are better than them. Fine. But these are the same clubs whenever Arsenal are getting prepared to even clinch a trophy, they hold Arsenal back because in the crucial games and the vital games, Arsenal are never superior than these clubs because against Aston Villa after 70th minute Unai Emery looked at the bench and no Leon Bailey game no sa game ni a game Mikel Arteta share the bench no or you one of the best players from the pitch na Jorginho and the game no. So my question here is look at the quality in display. Share the tactical shift while your opponents Aston Villa you were ahead of them in the EPL. Share changes or it tells you that at the vital point in big games because it was a big game for us now. Omu winning that game now and ke properly omu po momu timi yeden. Edgy league. That was last season senior meboa. But that was a vital game. They needed that quality. That was the moment Senka omu was some quality depth in their bench and komu timi go for the kill because when you are playing in such games your opponent is eager. That game Unai Emery came in with mentality monsters. In that game, Arsenal played 17 shots, 10 on target. Emiliano Martinez, the goalkeeper, Dibu, Esevu Nina, because mentally this is one club. They came in just to frustrate Arsenal. So if you Arsenal, now you're better than them because you are on top. And you had to do something. By doing something, we coach train the bench at depth or the best idea. So if you call yourself a superior club, if you think being second is now an achievement for us now do the vital games that you need a team because we have to accept this fact. You can have a team now Omar ball out to 90 minutes. No matter how you like it, you have to bring in someone to get the tired legs off the pitch.
Okay.
This is Arsenal for 4 seasons consecutively. Tired legs no omunya do sa level no pair obiedi obium. There's no better player to come in to even save them. There's no better player. Me no can say yawa hanum Ena omu legend be kachire say Ethan Nwaneri is capable of playing and starting even as a number 9. Ateta G2 yeah, we are trying. Exactly my point. So me my honest, the situation of the club as a fans ni na ti ase say your situation where ya dey Ethan Nwaneri and e be spearhead die adan ya hwan na pra Kai Havertz ye fit a oje league no na why pra na wo dey academy boy Ethan Nwaneri. Ask yourself, when was the last time EPL no yebo na obidi na academy player in the middle of the season eto aso eje trophy?
There's always a first time.
That's my point. So if you are Arsenal fan, you can believe in the dreams, because it is the possibility chance near the bank a low. And the entire makers and say your first Aston Villa then in that season Aston Villa were below, Arsenal were higher, but in a crucial game Aston Villa proved say or more depth near the bank. Wouldn't be not the ball.
One game situation now.
That's my point.
They can be better than them.
So my point is, what is the objective of Arsenal? To win the EPL, right? So if even Oberpo Aston Villa 9 times in a season, 9, na final 10 game no Oshena Waji League, na one man Shena, na Ostopua. Do you think Aston Villa were able to do what they also wanted to do, or they were not able to do it? Because they were able to stop Arsenal in that game. Senior Meboa, Yanko check time Aston Villa goes nearby from the 80th minute. Goes nearby. It tells you something. When the tired legs sets in, say game near Bodu Sam Pempensona, Arsenal Jin who be and it is not only the first. So what? And then Menuka say. Omuko Tababeji Atum say the workload on the players. Yen Jin to say
16
Champions League 1 of 16. What shall see soon workload? It tells Arsenal fans that no matter how good you are, no matter how good you think you are playing, Oko Chadika the workload aba. So you have to accept in the Champions League draw, Oko share team you know shower any news mame. Because your coach is accepting the fact that, and we football world accept yen na yejunu Arsenal squad in your squad obetim podi out to Inter Milan de no nti meme de say football world ni Arsenal fo nyina yen tiase say wo team no nye team a eso se ekogi trophy enu nti na Newcastle na example no bae no hwe be Newcastle da by in a crucial game FC Barcelona were winning against the Ernesto Valverde senior on him obo La Liga matches na edin so be lose. But because Barcelona is a bigger club, they do Champions League match na wa mua ne ahye no nti Barca ye de ben epam no yen hwe Arsenal story no say if their content, I agree yen nyina ya giatum, so they are better than Newcastle, so their content with their performance on the top second
on the face of the pitch,
on the face of the pitch on the face of the pitch we have to accept the statistics. They are second. Newcastle are somewhere 9 points. I agree. So because of that, Arsenal is better than Newcastle.
Yeah, now.
So this is the same Newcastle. The gap, any difference, no. And so you now boil down to the fact say Arsenal team no nye team obet like so mujitumo, because say the Evans chire ma yen na ti say team we team say Kai Havertz pra obuni option bi say Ethan Nwaneri. So me my point is if the club won't spend na say Kai Havertz pra na say Ethan Nwaneri and a bit Lydia na say Raheem Sterling and Leandro Trossard
you make Nwaneri look like wasabi.
Oh, say me person muti say he's a good player for them. Me person muti say Leandro Trossard is a good player, Raheem Sterling is a good player, but some first choice prepare na say we mu na be lead mu, then this is too factual for us to just ignore that.